Good evening, good evening. Hopefully I won't bore you too much with my wok demonstration. This is, I think, the 6th or 7th time I've done this on the Big Green Egg. I'm having a lot of fun, getting better and better each time. And I'm going to do some chicken tonight with just a mix of vegetables. We're actually going to make a curry out of it. Just kind of a kitchen sink recipe, same vegetables, different type of technique. But here we go. I had this thing really ripping earlier. I turned my back on it and got up to about 1200 degrees. So I just opened the vent and it quickly rose up to 700. It's getting a lot hotter than that. And I have a stainless steel spider in there that the wok sits on. Already talking to us. And I have a infrared thermometer for pizza making. That's why I bought it originally, and for the garage, but it's used a lot more out here than it is in the garage. So I'm at 480. We're going to let it get a little hotter, and I have this brush that I like to use to get any burnt up crispiness, little pieces out of there. I guess you never can get all of that. That's some of the flavor, I suppose. Fire's really kicking. Hope it doesn't melt my camera. I'm using sesame oil. This isn't the flavored sesame oil. This is highly refined for high heat. This says it goes up to 445. I think the most heat resistant oil I've used so far is avocado oil, which is supposed to go up to 550 or so. But it cools down once you throw the ingredients in. So I'm going to pour it around the edge so it doesn't all cool down the bottom right away. And throw in about half my chicken. So here we go. So now I'm just gonna that's fine. I'm gonna let it just sit and sear up on that side. Smells good. Now let's see what the thing dove down to temperature-wise. The meat itself is 240, the pan is 680, and it appears the same. So the egg has enough BTUs, so this charcoal will recover very quickly from having the pan cool down from the raw ingredients. Let me flip it over. Yeah, there's a sear. I'm tempted to cut off this handle because when I do that flipping in the egg, I wind up hitting the back side. So I'm probably going to do that. I modified this handle a little bit, the wood handle, by bending it up. Modified it. A big fancy modification there. I think, Nadia, yeah, we had a little bit of, looks like garlic mixed with the chicken. I'm gonna be right back. I forgot a bowl. I need prep bowl. I'll be right back. Okay. Maybe that's sacrilege. I don't know yet. It's my 6th or 7th time doing this on a wok. But I had to go get a bowl. Otherwise I wouldn't have a place to put the partially cooked chicken. Whoops, lost a little piece. That's one thing I'm trying to figure out, is how much oil to use. You know, it's such a high temperature. If you don't use any oil, or if you don't use enough, it starts to get thin. These oils I'm using are pretty darn healthy though. Woo! That's what we're looking for. Is that normal? I don't care. It's fun. See, I had about 2/3 in the first. I've done about 2/3 of the chicken in the first bake, so this pan is recovering a lot faster. Let's see what it's at. The wok is, well, I saw 720 up there, 740 up there. It's hot. Okay, so the chicken's not all the way cooked through. It's maybe about 3/4 of the way cooked through. My technique, this was just what I've been doing, is pulling it off, dumping it all together, and then I go to my veggies. So from there, fire looks good. Lots of BTU left in that fuel pit. Crank it up. 760, 780, 820. It's getting hot. Next I'm going to do the next I'll do the onions. Woo! I'm going to do the one of these too. Let's see if I can do them all. I'm going to push my luck. I think there's enough heat. Maybe a little bit more oil. I might have pushed my luck a little too far. I might have to take some of that out. See, too much volume, it starts to steam off because you lowered the temp of the pan so much. I'm going to make my wok stew instead of... It's sizzling though. Again, this is my 7th time doing this, 6th or 7th time. So one of the golden rules is it always has to be talking to you. And it's talking. I'm not sure if you're picking that up on the camera, but it's definitely talking. Yeah, I think it's working. It's gonna be fine. So over here I have some other ingredients, mostly looks like a big tray of condiments. What do I have? I have some 100% soy-free tamarind soy sauce. I don't know why we got soy-free soy sauce, but we do. I've got some Lustau dry sherry. I have some Hoisin sauce. I have some pure sesame oil, that's the flavored kind. And then I have a little rice wine vinegar that I'm probably not going to use because the sherry is more than enough. And I have a little bit of chili paste. I'm kind of intolerant to heat, but I do like the flavor, so I use just a little bit. I'm not sure you can pick it up on the camera, but the beans, let's see, well, they're puffing up. They're starting to inflate. Fire's ripping. Oh my gosh, I need another prep bowl. Actually, I need my helper to get me a big platter. Thanks. Okay. It is a pretty frantic pace, even though we're probably about 8 minutes in this video. It's a pretty high pace cooking going on. I'm gonna do all these together. I have some green red peppers and some shallots. I should have thrown those shallots in a little later, but I wasn't thinking. Let's see here. And I see some crispiness in there. I'm not sure if you're picking it up. So I'm gonna go like this, get it real clean, and I dump it in there.
little Mozart.
Yeah, a little Mozart will walk through.
Oh, yes, pollito. Está rosadita, never mind.
No, it's kind of raw, or halfway raw. So, hey, can you do me one last favor? Can you mix up a little bit of cornstarch and water? Dogs are misbehaving again. So yeah, green peppers, red peppers, scallions. 10 minutes into the video. Hope I'm not boring you guys. Maybe I'll edit it. Get back my wok. I had this thing, Chon or Schwan, I don't even know how to pronounce it. But before I had a real short one, I put my hand there. It was about 16 inches or 14 inches long. I wasn't using welding gloves. It was just a little too hot. So I found a 20 or 22 incher on, of course, Amazon.com. Every time I get a little better. Should we do an egg too, I guess? I could probably just fry it without the egg.
Let's try it without the egg.
Yeah. Okay. Tonight's adult beverage is it's an Aperoni. It's a Negroni, but instead of Campari, we have Aperol. So I ran out of Campari. I have round ice cubes. Kind of cool. All right, those would appear to be wok-eyed. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna chop that handle out this weekend so I can stay in it over the fire. See, that's how I get screwed up. Ooh, thought I chipped it. Okay, I'm gonna dump this out on my little plate. And the next thing I'm gonna do, is let this pan cool down a little bit and clean it out a little bit. Oh. Pounded it in. That's pay extra for that. It's hand hammered with hardwood from China. Okay. Here you go. Got a big bowl of rice. We're gonna do fried rice with no egg. If nothing better, for the sake of warming it up a little bit and playing with fire some more. Now this is kind of tricky because fried rice has a real tendency to stick, so I'm gonna add a little more oil than normal. Oh boy. There's the fire I was talking about. Now, I'm a total neophyte at this, so I really don't know what I'm doing. But I think I'm still kind of getting the job done at least. There's enough oil in there. I've done quite a bit. Shoot. Oh, rice burns. I just lost a little nugget. Okay, now I'm gonna just, well, I probably should have cut the shallow for this, but I'm gonna dump this out now into my serving platter. You aren't going to see that right now. And then there's that in the wok hammer. clean it up a little bit. That way it's in to burn. Burns well on the fire too. Watch this. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is assemble the last couple things. First is my halfway cooked chicken. Ooh, that smells good already. Okay, and then I'm gonna cook this a little more in the too. Okay? The dog's in the background, just coughing. Okay, so now I'm gonna add my veggies. And I'm going to start frantically unscrewing caps over here, which I forgot to earlier. And get ready to do my thing. What I'm going to do is create a little spot in the hot area. And I am going to get my loose sour sherry. I thought that was the whole thing with sherry. I love it. I'm filming.
You're filming?
Yeah. See my little camera?
Oh, I see. Did you tell about the sherry?
And then what I'm going to do... Hold on. Here. Half a tablespoon loose. Boom. And finish her off. And anything I cook, I gotta, whoop, I lost one up there. Anything I cook, I gotta taste. For serving to the public. Tastes pretty good.
Wow, looks great.
So there it is. What'd that take? 18 minutes, but for us it's worth every second.